It's recording right now. Hey guys, mom kind of came up with this idea to do a sort of job interview type thing. It's like she'll be asking me questions, and I'll be answering them. She won't be in the video because she don't want to be, but yeah, I'll be answering the questions, and she'll let me know whether or not I need to improve on my answers. So yeah, I'm gonna come back when we start the questioning. Okay, it's recording now.
Okay. It says, well, one of the things you should know first before we even start the questions is the 3-step process for answering the interview questions is understand what is really being asked, answer the question briefly, and answer the real concern. Keep that in mind when you answer this question. Okay, question number 1. Tell me about yourself.
Um, okay, I'm gonna ask you first. So should I tell like basic information, like I'm an 18-year-old. I recently graduated high school.
Yeah, they don't need to know that you read comic books and watch YouTube.
So I'm 18-year-old, recently graduated high school.
Stop
Not
being
that.
all shifty. You being shifty.
So I say that.
No, I'm saying you being shifted with the all. Oh,
Oh.
you gotta look at. Don't stare, but look. Then like look away. Yeah, don't stare at people. That's kind of. Tell me about yourself.
I recently graduated high school.
GPA would help.
With a 3.6 GPA. I'm still not sure what my GPA was.
Don't
I'm not gonna say that, but
Okay.
I'm gonna just say 3.6 GPA. I think I was in the top 10% of the class too. That's in my resume.
Why aren't you working now?
I haven't really found any places that I want to work at. That's not a good answer.
No, that's not. You be like, I just started.
I just started looking for jobs.
I just started looking for a job, and I haven't found one yet.
That's technically true because I haven't really started till yesterday.
Why do you want to work here?
Let's see. It's Wendy's. I guess I shouldn't say like I like to eat y'all food.
That's not a bad thing. You can say I've eaten here before and I enjoy the service I get and the food that I have received. So yeah, you can lie like that.
I guess I say like I'm pretty familiar with the place, and I think working here would be a good experience for me.
Yes, a lie like that. Why did you apply for this job?
Honestly, I want to say because y'all hiring, but because I feel like working here will provide me with new opportunities that I haven't had since I haven't been employed before.
That's good. How long do you want to stay with this company?
What should I say for that? I'd say like, because y'all gonna be moving, and you
can't be like, this is temporary till I find something better. No, you be like, I intend to stay here long term because there are many things that I can learn at this place.
So
kind of lie like that.
Long term.
Because there are many things that I feel I could learn here.
Yeah, long term because there are many things I feel like I could learn here.
We skip this. Why did you leave your last job? Because you don't have one. What do you know about this job or company?
I know that you work in food, customer service. Why you looking like that?
I know that you work in food. Really?
What am I supposed to say? I know they work with food.
Well, we'll go about what do you know about this job. What job was you applying for?
I believe it was crew.
Well, I know that crew works in the back preparing food. What you know about this company? Like Hardee's is like one of my favorite fast food restaurants. Blah blah lies and no lies, something like that. Okay, so what do you know about this job or company?
I know for the crew position that you work in the back preparing food or you can work at the cash register working with the customers. And for the company, I know that you work with food. That's not good.
No, no.
I mean, like, what else could I say?
You can say that because I frequently eat here. I know that you provide good customer service and good food.
So basically, I know you guys care about your customers and
Exactly,
whatnot.
and provide quality food.
I'm probably gonna forget that when the
Oh my
interview comes.
goodness. Don't be like, y'all serve food. No, mister.
Your food good.
No, don't say it like that. No. Why did you choose this career?
Because I feel like there's many opportunities to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say examples, but I can't think of no examples. Like, I guess I could start working in the back and then maybe go up to the register or something. I don't know.
Don't say it like that. I mean, that's a good path you're going down, but don't say it like that. Oh, I'm gonna work in the back, then I'm gonna work in the register. Then what? You gonna work on top of the roof? No, you gotta word it a little better than that. Yeah, but you was going down the right way. You took a detour to no. Okay. Why should I hire you?
I may not have any credible evidence of this,
Nope.
but what I mean, I don't.
You're not supposed to be negative. Never be negative.
I was gonna say that I feel like I'm a pretty progressive worker.
But don't start off where I don't have this and that. So it makes you get. Why should I hire you?
Because I feel like I'm a pretty progressive worker. What?
How you progressive?
Like, I can grow and adapt to different things.
Yeah, say that. Don't say progressive.
But
Keep going. That'll tell me enough about why I should hire you. That's when you list your skills that you have. This is a skill question.
So,
what are you going to bring to the company, pretty much?
So, like addition and subtraction and stuff like that?
No! I hope so, mister. No. I think fast on my feet. I'm good with customers. I'm very personable. I'm quick to learn. I'm a hard worker. That kind of stuff.
So I can find solutions to problems or something like that.
Oh my goodness! Don't say or something like that. Yeah, that. Say that, but don't say it like that. Say I'm a problem solver. That's what it's called. I'm a problem solver. I'm quick on my feet, personable. Those kind of things, lies. Okay, so what would you do if, and there used to be a work-related crisis. Okay, I got one. What would you do if you caught somebody stealing money out the register?
Am I supposed to catch them or am I supposed to report them?
I'm asking you, what would you do if you caught somebody stealing money? Another worker stealing money out the register, not like somebody robbing the place.
Oh. And I will report them to the manager. I wouldn't, but I'm lying.
See, don't whisper that. How would you describe yourself?
Hardworking, adaptable, smart. I was about to say intelligent.
See, that'll cancel out the smart and intelligent one. But yeah, just name things that you're good at. Okay. What would you like to tell me about yourself? Something that you think they would care about. Well, you could tell them about how your math class that it helped with adding and subtraction. What math would you have in class in high school?
I think I had algebra 2, geometry like 9th grade year, 10th grade year.
Not all your math. What you had in 12th grade?
I didn't have a math class in 12th grade.
No. What you had in 11th grade?
I think I had calculus. But
yeah, say calculus.
Oh yeah, I had calculus 12th grade year, but then I stopped having that when we moved.
Don't say that. Just say calculus. I had calculus in high school was one of the classes that I enjoyed, and I feel that that would help, at this job, stuff like that. I like meeting people.
I mean, I do like meeting people. I want to, have more opportunities and stuff.
This is just another, because the next question is, what are your major strengths? Which is basically that question right there again, but more, focused. People pleaser or people liker, whatever the word is. Yeah, so what are your major strengths?
I'm good at meeting new people, which I mean, I guess, good at meeting new people.
At least have 3 good ones.
So good at meeting new people, good at solving problems, and I had to think of these things on the spot.
That's why you practice.
I think of a third one.
Fast learner.
Yeah, fast learner.
Now this one say, what are your major weaknesses? Remember, you can't be negative.
So it's a weakness, but I can't be negative about
Weakness
it.
is something like I work too hard, or sometimes I like to do everything myself instead of delegating it to somebody else. That's a weakness that they like.
Yeah.
I'm lazy and tired all the time.
Definitely that I like to do things by myself.
No, not by yourself.
Not by myself, but
I prefer to do the work myself
Yeah,
instead of entrusting someone else to do it. Yeah.
So I prefer to work on things myself.
No.
No, what?
Not work on things. That sounds like you don't want to work as a team.
Oh.
This needs to be a team thing. Say I prefer to do the job myself instead of delegating it to someone else.
So I prefer to do the job myself instead of having somebody else do it for me or something like that.
Well, I work too hard and I don't know when to take a break and relax. No, that's a weakness. Now, we have to go through these questions a couple more times. What type of work do you like to do best?
Hands-on work.
Like you want to make the burgers?
I can make the burgers look like clean or something.
Clean is good. You're very sanitary. You like to make sure everything is neat and in its place. If you want to focus on clean, sanitary in its place, neat, all that good, those keywords. What are your interests outside work? Do not say play video games or watch YouTube videos. That's not what they want to hear. They want to hear something that's going to help you at work.
I was going to say music, but I don't think that'll help me at work either.
No. So I'm like reading. I like to read. Yeah, you like reading comics. You don't have to say what it is you're reading. You say, I like to read and
stay fit.
Well, yeah, that's good because you had to stand up. So yeah, fitness, and you like to read, to educate yourself and to learn more, which is why you like to read. And you like to exercise so you can keep fit and in the best physical shape. Not know I want to watch YouTube videos. No. What type of work do you like to do least? Again, you can't be negative.
So,
well, you see, you at Hardee's. So what kind of things would be Wendy's? Maybe I just want Hardee's. So you at Wendy's. So what kind of jobs do they have? They have the cashier. They have the crew in the back. They have people who clean up. They have managers, and they have people who clean the parking lot sometimes. So what type of work you think you want to do, not want to do there?
I would say working at the cash register, but I feel like that would go against what I was saying about meeting people.
Yeah, and being a people person, yeah, that's no.
Then it wouldn't necessarily be about that. It would be about working the cash register because I don't have any experience with that. So I would say cash register the least, but because I'm not too familiar with the technology.
No, you can't say that is a message. You can't say I'm not familiar with technology. That's being negative.
But I'm not familiar with it.
They know. You tell them this will be your first job. They know you don't know, so you can't say that. No, don't say that.
Well, ain't nothing else that I wouldn't want to do.
There you go. You don't have to be nothing. Like, what type of work do you like to do least? You like, I'm open to all positions. Plain and simple, mister. I'm open to all positions. What accomplishment gave you the greatest satisfaction? No video games. No kissing some girl behind the bush.
Where'd that come from?
I'm just saying, ain't the kind of accomplishments they want to hear about. Really? You just graduated high school.
Well, that should that be what
Yes.
I said?
What else have you done in your 18 years? Getting your learner's permit. Something positive like that. I just graduated high school with my 3 whatever G point, whatever average you had. Getting my learner's permit because I'm on my way to getting my driver. So, what accomplishment gave you the greatest satisfaction?
Graduating high school. Because
Elaborate on that, mister. With the 3.0 thing and the 10% of your class. That's you say all that.
Graduating high school with a 3.6 GPA and also the top 10% of my class.
There you go. What was your worst mistake?
The first thing that came to my head was not trying, but I don't think that's a good thing
Yeah,
to say.
no negative miss. You cannot be negative.
Biggest mistake, worst mistake. That don't make no sense for it not be negative, but it's a negative thing.
You can't be negative. It's not negative. They're trying to see how you go answer it. You can say your worst mistake was, okay, let's say, my worst mistake was not trying to go for the manager position that I had at my last job. Something like that. Something that was positive. My worst mistake was working part-time when I should have been working full-time. That kind of stuff.
I don't have nothing that's like not negative that I can think of.
You can say my worst mistake was not graduating with a 4.0.
I guess.
Yeah. So what was your worst mistake?
Not graduating with a 4.0.
And why do you feel like that was a mistake?
Because I feel like I didn't know. If I say I didn't try hard enough, that's negative.
You say I could have done better.
I feel like I could have done better.
There you go. What would you change in your past life, in your whole 18 years?
Nothing. I'm pretty satisfied with the way my life is going so far.
No, that's not really a good answer.
Well, I'm supposed to say something, but it's also supposed to not be negative.
Yes.
Don't make no sense.
Kind of like that, I would have graduated with a 4.0. I would have had more extracurricular.
Extracurricular.
Yeah, extracurricular activities. Something like that.
I guess I would have done more extracurricular activities in the past.
But yes, in the past.
I mean, well, yeah.
What courses did you like best or least in school?
Best would probably be English classes. Because the books we read were pretty interesting and I like analyzing them.
The books we read?
The books?
You said the.
The books that we read were pretty interesting and I like analyzing them.
And least?
Least would it be... If I say science, can I say that because I don't feel like my teachers taught that well?
Can I say something like gym or lunch?
But lunch would be my favorite class.
You know that. It can't be negative, mister. I didn't like science because my teacher never taught me anything, really.
Could I say I didn't like gym because I feel like I was forced to do something I didn't want to do?
No, because that's what life is all about. You say I didn't. My least favorite class was gym because we had ugly gym uniforms. Don't have to be nothing big.
So it would be because of the forced gym uniforms.
I didn't approve of our gym uniforms. Which I don't know if you could say that because they might have went to that school. They're like, I ain't saying that. But something like that though.
Well, they don't know my school, so.
Or you can say I had like 4 study halls because when I transferred here to South Carolina, I had way more credits than necessary.
Yeah, I guess study hall because it left me with not much to do.
No, not because. Say why you had study hall Because when you transfer it here, you have way more credits than you need, and you took all the required classes already, so they just put you in study hall. That must say that. Yeah, say it now.
So study hall, because when I transferred here,
You gotta say how many study halls you had.
see, I probably had like 4 the first semester, and then
Just say I had like 4.
I had at least 4 study halls because when I transferred here, I I had at least 4 study halls because I've already taken the required amount of credits at my old school
When I transferred here.
when I
They
transferred
don't know.
here.
Okay, this is about your last job, which you wouldn't have one, and why you left your last job. You didn't have one, why you were fired. How does your education or experience relate to this job?
Math teaches me how to I can't think of like the math that I had in high school that will help me with the math.
You don't have to be specific. You just say all the math classes I took in high school prepared me for using y'all. I think it's called a POS system, point of service, something like that. You might want to look that up. Yeah, that's what you said about education. What else?
English taught me literacy so I can read.
No, no, and no. What about experience? You just for the education, you could just say the math classes, but what about experience?
Experiences helped me.
What experience?
Like being in the classroom setting helped me with interacting with other people, working together with other people.
You was an ROTC minister. You could mention how that helped you learn to take orders, to follow orders, whatever. What you done learn? Have you done anything besides
Marathon High.
Marathon High gave you what's that word? Determination and stamina to see your end goals or whatever.
I wrote that in my resume, something like that.
Yeah, but you need to say it. Sometimes they don't remember what's in your resume.
They don't even have my resume.
So I'm gonna do it again. How does your education or experience relate to this job?
Specifically, math helps me with working with the POS or whatever it is. I just say math helps me with working with numbers.
There you go, working with numbers.
My ROTC class taught me discipline and taking orders as well as working as a team. And Marathon High has taught me how to continuously work towards a certain goal.
See, very hard. What are your goals?
I'm gonna have to edit out these blank periods.
Why? Just be honest. You don't know. This is a learning experience.
Well, I'm saying because this video already like 23 minutes long.
Yeah.
I guess I can't just say to have. I guess maybe have more stability. Is that good?
As a goal? See, the question is, what are your goals? They want to know what you plan on doing at the job. You like, I plan on learning each position that's available here to learn and mastering it. Maybe, something like that. My goal is to learn every position available in Wendy's, and mastering each one. That could be your goal. It relates to the job. Make it seem like you ain't just there till you find something better.
So my goal would be to learn, understand each position and
just learn, understand.
Learn each position
that is available
here,
and master them.
And master each one.
See, that's your goal. How do you plan to reach them? Your goals.
Working.
Really? Just working and studying.
Well, studying,
Mm-hmm.
working and studying co-workers who already are in each position.
They might give you a manual or something. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah, now how you plan on reaching your goals again?
By working, trying to work in each one as well as
Working each one of what?
each position.
But you gotta say that.
Oh, learning and working.
Working and
And
learning. That sounds
working
better.
and learning each position as well as observing other co-workers who work in each different position.
What do you hope to be doing in 5 years? Remember, it's got to pertain to Wendy.
I probably won't even be working at
See,
Wendy's
you
in
can't
5
say that.
years.
You can't say that. No.
At Wendy's 5 years.
Wendy's. You say that time I hope to be an assistant manager on my way to being manager. Because it probably take that. We work your way from fries to assistant manager. Yeah, so your 5 year goal would be assistant manager, working my way to store manager.
Would it be better to say a specific position instead of just
Yes.
saying?
Oh, I plan on being in a different position. Yeah, you could be gone. You could be fired. That could be your position. So, what do you hope to be doing in 5 years?
Hoping to be assistant manager, working on becoming a manager at Wendy's.
10 years.
Good Lord, I'm not even gonna be. I know I'm not gonna be at Wendy's
10
for 10
years, Mister.
I hope to be a darn franchise owner, I guess. Cause what else can you do if you after manager?
Well, yeah, you can be a franchise owner, and I own my own Wendy's. Maybe this Wendy's.
Which I doubt, cause I'm not really not working for that. But
see, that's not the attitude you can have. 10 years, Mister. Let's hear it.
Hopefully by then I might own my own Wendy's.
And
What?
you got to elaborate on that. You can't just, I just hope to own Wendy's.
Or own my own Wendy's
And be in the position that you are in now, hiring someone like me. You gotta finesse these people, mister. It's almost going on a date. Now, 10 years.
I'm hoping to own my own Wendy's and be in the same position as you hiring somebody like me.
You say it sincerely when you say it.
This question suck.
What salary do you expect?
Minimum wage.
No, you can't say minimum wage.
What am I supposed to say?
You say the salary I expect is whatever is being currently paid for the position that I am hired for.
So the salary I'm expecting is whatever it the
Whatever.
It don't make no sense. What salary are you expecting? It's not minimum wage. Whatever salary is being offered.
Well, why would you even put yourself in minimum wage? Maybe they want to pay you more than minimum wage. You can't be like, well, just give me that. You gotta be very vague with your salary expectations.
Well, I figure it won't be much since this is my first job and I'm just
You don't
starting
know
out.
that. You don't know that, mister. That's why you don't put yourself in minimum wage. You say whatever is currently being paid for the position that I am applying for, I can't even get it out, would be fine with me.
Whatever salary is being offered for the position that I'll be hired for.
That I am applying
That I'm applying for.
Okay. There you go. That's all the 29 questions, mister.
This question sucked. It almost took 29 minutes to do it.
Now they also have questions where you can ask the interviewer. Would you like to do that?
And we could read them so the people would know.
What would a day on this job be like? Which they will say like, well, you'll probably start off around 10, because they usually open up for lunch around 11. So if you work the morning shift, you get there at a certain time, do all these tasks first before y'all open. Depending on what position you get. Whom would I report to? May I meet this person? These are questions you need to be asked. So Tyler tell you, whoever's the crew manager in the back, may you meet them? That's a good one. May I meet this person? That's so you wanna be really interested. Would I supervise anyone? May I meet them? That you probably wouldn't be asking because you ain't in no supervisor position already, so you can skip that one. How important is this job to the company? Well, if you crew, it's very important because people ain't getting no food if you don't make it. So yeah. What training programs are offered? That's definitely one you need to ask because you don't know, this is your first job, so you don't know how to, cook, or if they put you on the register, you don't know how to use the register. So definitely ask that one. What advancement opportunities are offered? That's a good one too because some people, they start on fries and they want to make it to management. So if some companies hire within, some companies don't. So that's a good question to ask. Why did the last person leave this job? They probably found something better. I'm sure they ain't gonna say that. They'll probably say, they had other opportunities that came up. That's not really an important question to ask with your type of job because who cares?
And people probably get rotated a lot.
Exactly. What is that person doing now? They don't work here. Hold a second, honey. What is the greatest challenge of this position? That's a good question to ask. And what plans does the company have with regard to? That's probably not a good one. Hey, hi.